Shelley and I have been doing an awful lot of research into camping. We've been planning on doing some camping. We wanted to start this year, and to do that, one thing that we would need would be a generator. We wanted to do an awful lot of off-grid camping. Now, this particular generator here, the Champion, we did an awful lot of research. What we found was that the Champion was a very good make, had great reviews on the generator itself, and we were actually going to get a smaller generator. This is a 3400 watt. We were going to get a 2000 watt generator and eventually get another one and link them together. What we found was we got a really good deal on this one here. It was like $400 cheaper than the regular price. So instead of waiting and getting one at a time, we decided to get the larger one. This is going to do all of our needs with no issues whatsoever. And we don't have to buy anything to link them together. This in itself made me very happy. But I want to go over some of the reasons why we chose this. And after the summer, if we do get the chance to do the off-grid camping like we want, with everything that's going on, it may be up in the air. But if we get the chance to do the off-grid camping, I'm going to do another review on how we liked it. So far, I'm really liking this. So I just want to go over a few of the things that I like about it and what made me choose it. One of the things that made me choose this generator is because it's got a reliable name. Champion has been around for quite some time and they are very reliable. I also checked into being able to get service in the area. If there's any reason why I need service, I can get service, no problem. They've also got places where I can get service all over Canada and the US. Now, I wanted something simple. I didn't want any fancy bells and whistles. I didn't want the electric start. That adds to the weight. Now, the weight of this here is 81 pounds. That's an awful lot, but you know, the good thing is you know, I'm not going to be lifting it too much, and plus it's got wheels on it. Now, these are called never flat wheels. That's a fancy way of saying they're plastic, but you know what, they're sturdy and I'm quite happy with them. The features are very simple. You've got your gas on and off. You've got your choke. Now you can turn on the ignition right here, and this has the economy mode because a lot of times you don't want it to idle too high. Put on the economy mode, it'll keep the power down. Some of the features here are, these are parallel ports. These will allow you to link two generators together. This is actually what we were thinking of by getting a smaller generator to start off with, and then getting another generator the same size and linking them together. I'm probably never going to need this now, but if I had have gone with the smaller generators, this is how I would have linked them together. You've got your 120 volt outlets, and you've got your 30 amp outlet as well. Your 30 amp outlet, now this one here is not configured for an RV, but they give you a little adapter which allows you to plug into the generator and then plug your RV right into the adapter, which is great. It works out very well for me. That's all I need. You've also got a cool little adapter here. This is a 12 volt DC adapter. You can plug this in and then you can use this to charge a battery or something like that. I don't think I'll be using it too often, but if I need it, I'm glad it's there. It also comes with a funnel, and what else did it come with? Some operating instructions and a poster that you can actually put up if you wanted to. You can put it up in your garage or your shed if you're going to use it there. I'm not going to use that poster, but it's really neat because while I've been playing with this, I've used it a few times just to make sure I'm doing things in the right order. Now, this one here is pretty simple. It's got a 5-hour break-in period, and what you do is you just put oil into it. It doesn't come with oil, but you know what? Oil isn't that expensive. For 5 hours, you run it, use it, change the idle, you know, make it go up and down, use something small for a little while, use something a little bit bigger. What I did was I operated a drill for a little while. It was great. I could do a little project while I was testing it out. And then I used a lawnmower. I actually cut my lawn using this. Now that's not the purpose why I got it, but it worked great. I had no issues with it whatsoever. Putting oil in it is very easy. There's a panel on the back, 2 screws, you loosen off the screws, you take off the panel. It's that simple. When you're done your break-in period, you can drain the oil very easily. It looks like all I'm going to have to do is just tilt this over a little bit, and it's not going to be that difficult. I can take the old oil out, put new oil in. It takes about a little over a half a liter of oil. Gas goes in the top. It's got a little overflow here so that if I do spill the gas as I'm putting it in, I can avoid having it run all over the place. And one other thing I like about this is there's a little basket in there so that if there's anything in the gas as I'm putting it in, that will actually filter it out. Very simple to use. I really like it, and it's also very quiet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to demonstrate it. And now when I demonstrate it, it's going to be a little bit hard to hear me because I'm right up against the mic. But you'll find that it's not as loud as you may think. Once it's running, you can see it's very quiet. Now, this does run a little bit louder than originally stated. They said it would run at about 58 to 60 decibels, and you can see that it's running at about 78. Now, that's still not too bad because when I did this, I was right up against the generator. So you can see how far away I am right now, probably about 1.5 feet. When I took this reading, I was about 2 feet away. Now I've taken another reading, and this one was from about 10 feet away. So hopefully you can see that, but it's at 67 decibels. Still a little bit louder than what they said, but if I'm running this with an RV, I'm going to be running it on the back side of the RV, and I'm going to be on the other side. So it's going to be much quieter than that. So in all, so far I'm very impressed with this. I'm not quite done the break-in period. It's a 5-hour break-in period, and I've still got a little bit more to go. Once I'm done that, I can change the oil. And something that I really like about this, once I change the oil, I can start using synthetic if I want. A lot of people swear by synthetic. I'm a very big fan of it myself, so I will probably wind up going to synthetic. Do not use synthetic for the first 5 hours. In all, so far I'm very happy with this. I'm looking forward to doing some camping, and I'm looking forward to hooking it up to an RV and seeing just exactly how much I can get from this as far as the 30 amp service is concerned. Now again, the reason why I got this now and not the smaller one is because I got about a $400 savings on this. I bought it at Canadian Tire. If you're watching this and you're not in Canada, Canadian Tire is one of our major chains here. They're all over the place. And I'm on their sucker list, so I get notifications of extra special sales. But even still, if it was at regular price, it's still a better price than an awful lot of the big names, which I'm not going to mention. But if you're looking for price and quality all at the same time, I'm thinking this is going to do it. Some of the really big names have huge price tags. They say the quality is there, but I couldn't get past the price tag. I'm happy with the quality so far, and I'll talk to you at the end of the summer and we'll find out. Thanks for watching. Okay, time for me to cut it out.